Dead in a Week or Your Money Back.
Dead in a Week or Your Money Back.
I've seen this.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I had Christopher Eccleston on the Radio 2 show.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, fine. Fine. So basically...
Well, hang on.
No, fine.
In what way does it justify a
We'll get there.
that point?
We'll get there, okay? So...
It's a premature hum.
Wait!
Well, your hum was too early.
Okay, I'll take it back.
Thank you.
Unsuccessful author has been trying to kill himself for some time on a bridge in London, waiting to jump. Along comes a character played by Tom Wilkinson who offers to give him a push.
He's a professional assassin.
No, wait!
Oh, I'm sorry.
He offers to give him a push and he says, no thanks, I can do it myself. He says, okay, we'll take my card. He then attempts to kill himself but doesn't. And so then he finds the card and it's Professional Assassin. Thank you very much. It's played by Tom Wilkinson, a hitman who's Leslie, who belongs to a guild of assassins who he's been struggling to keep up his quotas. And he's decided that the way to keep them up is that he will work as an assassin for people who've decided that they want to end it all. But he's in danger of being out of a job because his quotas are low. Enter your friend Christopher Eccleston from the guild.
You're done.
What do you mean?
Okay. No, there's no clearer way I can say this. You are done.
You can't fire me.
You haven't made up your quota.
But I'm only one hit away.
Listen, Shaking Stevens, you missed twice. You've had a good run, but as of now... We even got you a present. Look at that. Lovely.
Here. Shut it.
Okay.
And so on.
I'm interested. Do you want me to go first or you go first?
You're the reviewer.
All right, so here's what I think. I think that the problem with this is if you're going to do this sort of subject matter, which, it treads on a lot of toes, it only works if you either do kind of, poignantly jet black comedy, and you think of things like, Wrist Cut as a Love Story or Skeleton Twins or even at a push Harold and Maude, or something which is utterly stupid, like the Viz character of Suicidal Sid, or something which is deadly serious. I mean, there is that film Taste of Cherry, which is about somebody trying to find somebody who will bury them after they've died. And I thought the problem with this is that it's in the middle of all these things, and that's a very, very uncomfortable place to be. It's not tough enough to be insightful or jet black. It's not stupid enough to be funny. It just ends up being odd. I mean, not entertaining. There's a couple of little chuckles. I quite like Tom Wilkinson. I like the kind of domesticity of him as a hitman. But I would, sorry, this is the thing about reviewing the film you wish it had been. I would happily watch the film about Tom Wilkinson being a failing hitman. But I did feel uncomfortable and unentertained by the prospect of the author who's had this whole thing about wanting to end it all, and then suddenly has a reason to not end it all, and then the whole of the rest of the gag is that he's already employed someone to end it all, and therefore he has to stop him. I mean, I thought it was a strange mix of unentertaining and uncomfortable. You?
I really enjoyed it.
Oh, I'm really surprised. Okay, no, so please tell me.
Well, it's awkward in as much as the subject matter is this suicidal writer who thinks that he wants to end it, and he's so as you said, so unsuccessful at killing himself that he contracts it out to Tom Wilkinson.
Yeah,
and I just found the balance of the relationship between those two, because really Christopher Eccleston, although
it's just as a cameo,
he's in it twice.
Yeah.
But I did find him funny. I thought he had all the good lines, and there's some which I won't go into because you have to in context.
Yeah,
but that given how awkward and difficult the subject matter is, and Stephen Fry is one of the producers, and he was very concerned that the subject of suicide was not trivialized in any way, but was happy, apparently, according to Christopher Eccleston, with the final product. And I thought it was engaging and funny and quite sweet, actually.
Okay, well, I am really pleased that you saw that, and that's because because I felt very differently about it, and I think that's very interesting.
Also, Tom Wilkinson, asked for the and
yes,
is always a favourite, and I'd kind of watch him in anything.
Okay.
And I think it's his picture basically.
Okay.
And he carries it.
Okay. Well, there we go. I am delighted to have that completely contrary opinion because I felt very differently about it, but that's interesting.